This little craft project is, I was digging around in a fourth bedroom. Well, we call it the fourth bedroom. It's really like a storage room. And I came across some old blank floppies that I had. And my laptop does not have a floppy drive. I mean, literally none of them does now. And I said, well, since these are blank and nobody uses them, 1.44 megabytes. That's tiny. Anywho, I thought, well, I can make a little craft project out of this. Now, you can alter um, this if you want to use it for like a little photo album, little scrapbook. Or you can just use it for what I'm going to do for this project, and that's make a notebook. Now, the stuff you need is 2 floppies. And there's always somebody who owns a floppy. Somebody. You need 2 floppies, a pencil, a hole punch, a pair of scissors, and of course, some paper. Now, what you do, let me sit here and get all this moved. What you do, and I highlighted this with a metallic Sharpie. Let me put that back down there. Okay. Now, on floppy disks, there are what they call written protected, sliders. I call them that. I highlighted this with the copper, I think it was, Sharpie. Now, they all have that. What you do is you take this and you pull it up. Notice how now there's 2 holes in it? Do the same on your other one. See how that is? Got 2 holes in it. Now you take a floppy and you put it on a piece of paper and you trace around it. Make sure you include the little spots for the holes. Just kind of stick a pencil in there and go like that. Now you cut out the pattern, and you make it kind of smaller than the actual shape of it. So kind of cut inside the line. So take your hole punch and you punch those little holes in it. Now all you use is some sort of bind. You can use something to thread it with. You can use string, rubber bands. You can use I'm trying to think what they call them. Those like keyring clasps. Yeah, like 3-ring binders. Those sort of things. You can tie embroidery floss. Literally anything. Just string it any way you want. And you would have yourself a little. And when you have yourself a little notebook. Now, for style, what I do is I will string it up with the company's name, like on the outside. Like this. And have it like that, Then you can just stick some sort of name tag label on it. See if I have them. You can stick some sort of labeling on it. These old sticky name tags, you can stick them on there and label it, your notebook and all. And that's literally it. If you're doing this for like a scrapbook, there's a lot of women who like to do scrapbooks. And if you do a scrapbook, you don't have to use plain white paper. You can use like a brown paper bag. At least 2 can make, roughly, well, depending on how many pages you have. 1 or 2 brown paper bags. You can cut them up and use them for this, and that's it. That's, if you like, I'll make it so you can kind of see my example. But that's all there is to it. Just 2 floppies, some paper, and you know, string, rubber band, whatever you happen to have around you. There is one little thing. Let me show you a little. When I came across this, there was that crafter in me that had to do this. If you've ever seen somebody who had like those old cassette cases, you know what they would take the cassettes and they would open it up like this and turn it around, put their iPod or something in it, bank cards, greeting cards, whatever. Well, this thing right here got me excited over the possibility of what I could do with it. Dump that out. Okay. What I did, I took this because it had the same sort of feature, but it had this right here, this little area right here, and I took it off its hinge, turned it around, snap it back into place, and then I just turned it like this. See how I got a place for that here? And I laid this on a flat surface. I put some tape on the flat surface, and I laid this flat on top to kind of hold this bottom. And I had another one just like this. This is one I haven't crafted yet. And now I can put anything I want in here. Cell phone, iPods, those 50,000 cords that you come across here. I put whatever I need in here and put whatever I need in here. Money, wallet, anything. Just stick it there and seriously, just tape if you even need it. That's a little simple project. And one other thing, if you ever come across these like colored floppies, awesome, that'll work too.